Hello and welcome to the Wrap Up Show, everybody. We have a ton to talk about, but I want to start first by saying, Minnie Manson, I already sent you the link. I sent it on Discord. You don't have to send me 45,000 fucking messages everywhere. I sent it to you. I'm not mad at you. Okay, thank you so much. Welcome, Charmin. How are you?
Good, Wheezy. How are
It's
you?
a full-time job.
It really is. Keeping up with everything in Kermit and Friends. It really is a full-time job.
Welcome, Supertramp.
Hey, Supertramp.
You are muted. What a show today, huh?
Yeah. What a show.
Great show. Good information.
Say first, Sticky Doll was fucking phenomenal. I loved them. I loved their attitudes, their personalities. I loved their song. I'm a big L7 fan too, so it brought me back to my teenage years where I was super angsty. And yeah, they are fucking rad. I thought
they were good. I was a Gene Wilder's Vacation fan. Like when that guy sang, like my heart melted.
Yeah, they were great too.
No, the acoustic. I'm pretty sure I know what the hole the devil is in. I'm pretty sure based on the song, I could figure that one out.
I'd like to make a public apology because Meat Truck Mike is a big Minnie Manson supporter, and I might have shown him a little disrespect. So sorry about that, Meat Truck Mike. I would never want to bug you. I guess I'll just share in the means that there's no excuse here. But yeah, I can only do so much, and I have limited time between the shows, and I have 40 messages. And I'm like, bro. But yeah, I mean, let's get it out of the way. The whole Discord thing, that went better than I thought. I thought I was going to get into a little bit of trouble. For leaving the Discord. I've gotten a lot of mixed emotions about everything, and before I bring you guys up, I'm just going to say this. Yo, I love this whole community, obviously. I'm here all of the time. And I love engaging, and I do not want to limit my engagement. But at the same time, if there's something that bugs me, instead of trying to control it and saying, ooh, get rid of the stuff that bugs me, like a princess, I would rather edit it myself and make sure that I don't have to be around it. And anything that pulls me down into that negativity, it's our job as humans to try to just put that out there so that it's not in your face. And that's all I did. And a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you shouldn't be the wrap-up show host anymore. Oh, well, you're going to have to deal with me, you guys. You guys are haters. All the haters came out of the woodwork, too, during this time. So I see you, and I don't care. It's actually endearing. But, yeah, you're stuck with me. I love the show, and I'm sticking around.
Good.
No, I
love Discord too, but I had some problems in Discord as well, and people get in there and they start causing trouble, and it's no fun. So I understand.
You're not going to put me on,
I support you.
Minnie, you're already on, buddy. Your attitude knows no.
Why am I banned from the private chat? I can't even leave any comments in there. Unban me now.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you off until you get a little bit of a better attitude. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to be talked to like that by anybody, especially Minnie Manson, my friend. But come on.
Speaking of great attitudes, I loved Charmin's look of shock and awe after Spooky got done with their performance. You bring so much to the show, Charmin, and I love your commentary.
Thank you, Buffalo Boy. I really appreciate that. And I appreciated you reaching out to me this week. It was very sweet of you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I had a little bit of chaos last night. I was sharing with Wheezy and Supertramp that somebody appears to have been in my backyard overnight, and my cameras had a bunch of notifications. And when I tried to log into my cameras, all the videos were gone. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I had a quiet week. But today is actually a 4-year anniversary for me, today and tomorrow. So apparently there's going to be some chaos today and tomorrow. I got a tweet from my campaign manager this morning when I woke up. So, I think it's always her. And she wants something from me that she's not going to get.
Well, F her and the horse she rode in on.
She came to Kermit and Friends last October, and she could have apologized. She could have righted her wrongs, and she could have tried to make amends for destroying my life. And she didn't. She chose not to. She chose to make it worse.
I
put me back on now. He's not even up here, and he's telling me to put him back on now. Minnie Manson, you need to behave if you're going to be up here, or I'm going to have to treat you like T-Bob. I'm sorry. You can't boss people around. You're always good with me and nice with me, but I'm not going to just like bow to your orders, buddy. That's not how this works at all. Everybody else is being super well behaved and nice and sweet. Look at PJ's first time on here. He's being nice and awesome. Buffalo boy, nice and awesome. You've been up here a bunch of times and you're shouting orders at me and you're not even backstage. Hi, K-Jobs.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I didn't know you let me in. So sorry. I mean, I was listening to you guys. I was creeping in. But hold on, I have a decision to make. Which what do you like better? You like this one, or do you like this color, Sharman? Like the bronze.
I am so glad you're putting on your
I
crown.
like headbands, so I think they're adorable. Put your hair down and fluff the hair around the headband.
Oh, but I gotta put it up in my Buddha bun. Like
Buddha bun?
Buddha bun.
I didn't know I needed a Buddha bun. What makes it a Buddha bun?
The vibration of all your fucking intelligence coming up and being wrapped and tightened around your head.
Oh,
we have a crowd here.
I do for you. Like that would help your intelligence so much, Sharman.
Oh, I'm gonna start calling my bun my Buddha bun because any help I can get, I will take.
Put it directly on top of your head.
You don't like me anymore. That's fine. You don't have to.
Hold on. Let me do it for you.
Manny Manson.
Nobody likes me. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing my bun right.
I'm gonna destroy the internet. I'm gonna be the most vicious person you ever saw. If that's the way you want it. All I wanted was a chance. But K-Jobs ruined my life. K-Jobs is calling my house and threatening me.
Are you going to talk to Manny Manson?
She's threatening you? How is she threatening
me? Yes. She's threatening me.
How is she threatening
you? Yes, she is. She called my personal phone last night and threatened me.
Well, you must have given her the number, Minnie.
How did she threaten you?
Shut up, PJ.
How?
You don't matter.
I didn't say nothing, dude. I didn't say nothing to you. I've never threatened you or even talked to you. I just don't like you. I'll talk all day if I want. Tell me to shut up.
Only talking. This is for somewhere else. This is not the Minnie Manson show, and this is not a prop. We're talking about the wrap-up show. The whole fucking focus of this show is Kermit and Friends. It's not called the Minnie Manson show. It's the Kermit and Friends wrap-up show, where we talk about what happened on Kermit and Friends. We don't talk about Minnie Manson's mood that he's in, and you don't fucking talk over everybody, Minnie Manson. I mean, come on, you're my musical guest. How are you going to do this?
The way you talk to me lately, I'm wondering what's happened because of Kay. This happened because of Kay. Now you don't like me because of Kay. You're going to choose her over me?
Like you.
She is not.
What happened between you and Kay?
Okay, this was on the show. Listen, this was on the show. She came on the show with me, started jabbering like a crazy psychotic woman, talking about the Illuminati.
No. He came in demanding that I do something for him because I am the president of the Illuminati. Crying and bitching and screaming. I have proof.
You want to mess with me? You're messing with the wrong person, lady.
He did not come to me on my K-Jobs account. He did not come to me on my.
Jobs is a piece of shit. She always wins, because she's got fans. But I got fans. You know what? My fans are more powerful than your friends.
Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about the show. We're not going to talk about your guys' beef. All right? If you guys can handle that, then we'll continue on. If not,
who was happy to see allegedly Charmin show back up?
I was. I love her. You know who she is.
Yes, I know who she is. I love her. She's wonderful.
Yes.
When she first showed up as allegedly Charmin, people were really upset about it. And I was like, no, what's wrong? I don't understand. Well, she was saying some things. Can you tell she's spoofing me?
Yeah.
And yes, we can tell she's spoofing. Well, that's an honor to me. You know, politicians get made fun of by comedians all the time. Her creating a spoof Charmin is a gift to me. I appreciated it.
Thank you.
Especially if people can tell it's funny. Unleash the comedians already, right? Like send Kevin Hart after me. Whatever you got to do. Do what you feel comfortable with.
When I first joined Current Fans, people were going to copy me who I was. I was like, that's impossible. Nobody can pretend to be me. Like, it's impossible. I type immaculately. Like, immaculately is my word I use. Immaculately. And nobody could ever pretend to be the president of the Illuminati.
Everybody, welcome. We have somebody very important backstage. I want to give him the welcome that he deserves. And I want to not talk over him. And I want to say, welcome, Man Cave Live, Mr. Johnny B. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Wheezy, brother?
You're floating in some marijuana leaves.
Yeah. That's the way it should always be, man. Just kind of floating along, you know.
Me too, man. I'm on the porch doing it too, man.
Yeah. It's always 420 at the cave, don't you know that?
That's right.
It's almost 420 here in Florida.
Johnny B, what did you think about the show today? What stuck out to you?
It's cool to have a regular someone that's actually been on television to be on the thing. There's a lot of craziness going on between Manson and Kay. I'd like to see that get fixed because both of them are great people. Manson, you're a star in your own right. You have your own little bit. It's really good. I find you entertaining. Okay,
Thank you.
I do like you. If I give you a hard time once in a while, maybe down the road, remember I still do like you. Okay, I'm that way. And Kay,
all people are.
Slow down, take a breath a little bit, darling. And talk a little slower so we can kind of keep up with you. You're going a million miles an hour, and we're all going.
She's mentally ill.
You know,
she's crazier than I am.
Well, we're all a little crazy here. We don't shame anybody.
I'm not trying to shame
everybody.
Sorry.
Listen, we need to stop talking over each other. If somebody's talking, don't talk over them.
Give me a minute of my time.
That's the rule. It's always been the rule. Don't interrupt Johnny B's. Continue to talk. We've got to have. There's 9 of us up here, so we have. This is worse than usual. There's 9 of us up here. We have to talk and take turns while we talk. You guys know this. You're all very professional broadcasters. Work with me a little bit.
Just a little bit. You need to calm down. Just relax just a little bit, Kay. And not everybody in the world is against.
Hey, Jobs.
Okay.
Until like we're friends. Right. Hey, Jobs. Not Kay. Kay is my nigger name. Like,
what?
Whoa.
That word.
I'm allowed to say that because that's what people talk to me. When I say Kay,
no.
Well, I do
we don't like to use that word.
No. Just like
I don't know who's talking to you like that, Kay, but that person's tricking you.
I'm calling you Kay because I'm using a first name basis. Okay. Minnie Manson. If I want to speak with him, I'm going to call him Minnie.
We cannot have the talking over each other.
I'm going to say Charmin Smith. I'm going to say Charmin. Supertramp. I can't say super.
Whoa! I said one thing wrong with the N-word, and suddenly I'm not immaculate. How dare you guys? That was wrong.
That's a very bad word.
Yeah, it's a really bad word.
I just told you I used the word to describe what you just called me.
You're not allowed to use it.
Kay, stop talking over everybody. I love you very much, Kay, but you cannot talk over people because we can't hear anything. Manson, stop talking over everybody.
She's a million miles an hour.
I mean, are we going to talk about the show, or are we just going to all talk at the same time about our own personal grievances?
This is almost like we need to argue, guys, and everybody just needs to scream at each other until they get it out of their system.
Let's talk about H-Tombs. Let's talk about H-Tombs.
I hope to have you sometime on one of my streams.
The main guest.
Many names.
No N-word on this show ever. If you say the N-word, you're going to get banned forever. No N-word on my show. Never.
That's a bad drop.
Super, would you have sex with that man, Nick?
If the skin wasn't there, like the skin just and like I'm afraid I'm a big guy. Like I don't look that big on camera, but I'm I'm a big guy. And I could lose some weight, and I'm afraid of losing weight and winding up with a lot of that excess skin. And I don't want to have surgery and have scars or any of that kind of stuff going on.
Scars have to build muscle as you're losing it. That's what someone was saying.
I don't care about
floppy skin. I just want to lose.
But he's an endorsement to continue eating pizza for sure.
You'd have to be 400 pounds to have that much extra skin. It's not like somebody like you, Supertramp, would just lose a little bit of weight and all of a sudden you have that flop. I mean, I wonder how much the floppy stuff weighs.
Well, and can you ever tighten it up? You know, I know some saggy skin you can tighten up, but that's a lot of saggy skin.
A little bit. You can't. If you've got stretch marks, you can't take care of that at all. Those stretch marks are permanent scars.
Yeah, you got to cut those off.
Yeah, they have to do that. That takes cosmetic surgery to fix that.
Yeah, surgery.
Tummy tucks. You can call them tummy tucks. They're called tummy tucks. Like,
I know for people who've lost a lot of weight, they can snip under your arms as well as your tummy and the inside of your legs. I know there are surgeries that they can do. I know it's really expensive and complicated.
Can I tell you the one surgery I told Lisa Jordana? I was warned to never get plastic surgery except for breast implants. I told Lisa Jordana that because I was so fat when I was younger that my boobs sag. They're so ugly and they're unattractive, and that's the only plastic surgery I want is boob jobs to lift.
But is it the kind of breast surgery where you can just get implants, or do they have to cut your breast to reshape it? Because it sags so much. It's a whole problem.
Cut my breast because my breasts were amputated in a previous life.
Okay. Well, I think we saw the dissolution of Flappy today, and we really got to see H. Toombs.
Yeah.
I mean, the way he tried to hold EJ accountable for whatever he thought happened, man, that guy was really digging his heels in. What did you think, Johnny B?
Johnny B. Turn your microphone on.
Say what now?
Johnny B didn't watch it.
He wasn't even listening to this show.
The person,
What did you think, Wheezy?
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say that we're full, or else I would let people up as soon as people naturally. Okay, again, please.
God, okay.
As soon as people start falling off, I will let them up. If people keep talking over me, I will also let people up. But yeah, please. I mean, there's 9 of us up here. There's 10 of us up here. We cannot just continue to talk over each other. It's just all in the fucking show. It's only 17 minutes in, and I feel like, hey, we're done. We can't even talk about what happened today because everybody just wants to have their time to talk over everybody. I love you, Kay, very much, and Minnie Manson. But talking over each other, it's for the fucking birds. Now, welcome, High Pitch Eric. Love you, buddy. Bring some order into this chaos, buddy.
Eric, first, put your damn neck brace on, buddy. I love you.
Are you supposed to have a brace on after surgery?
It hurts.
You gotta wear that thing. I love you, and I don't want to see you hurt any worse.
My neck hurts.
I know.
Does the brace make the pain worse?
When I can't sleep with it on.
Eric, you had a great appearance on the show today, and I saw that you weren't afraid at all to totally dog on Lala, and I loved it. I love seeing you attack Lala on the show. It's one of my favorite things that happens on the show.
Listen,
I hope she pays you back soon.
Listen, if she doesn't pay me back by the 30th of September, it's gonna happen in small claims court.
Wow. Meat Truck Mike, welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. My name's Meat Truck. I'm a huge fan of yours, Wheezy. I'm a huge fan of yours, High Pitch. Charmin, I'm a huge fan.
Hey, Mike.
Who else is up here that I like? Oh, Supertramp, I'm a huge fan. Minnie Manson, I'm a super fan of yours.
Yeah.
Wheezy, you better not fuck with that guy.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
I have a huge announcement. I know that this is a popular show, and I don't want to take up a spot too long.
Always welcome.
Due to the popular demand and the people, it's something I don't want to do. But on October 1st, 2022, I am returning to the Man Cave Live as co-host.
Wow.
And I am booking Minnie Manson, and I would like to talk about the guy Flappy she had on today from Captain Contents, Elisa had on today. He did such a good job. I didn't like the guy before today's show, and I actually like him now, and I am kind of a fan. So
I have to say that at the beginning of the show, I was I was like really liking him. Towards the end, he kind of got weird, but I was like, wow, this is a completely different person than we usually see. I liked it a lot. If you could see the banner scrolling down, October 1st, 2022, Meat Trick Mike returns to the Man Cave Live, everybody. This is awesome fucking news.
Do we have Johnny B's buy-in on that?
Yeah, Johnny
he
B
seems to be muted. He's probably just listening to his television, so he might not have heard.
He's going behind that curtain in the back.
He's gonna go play his slot machines.
That's where he does his no drugs. And I am booking Minnie Manson. I am gonna book him, and I am booking Flappy on the show.
God, I love you, Mike. I fired Meat Truck.
No, John. Hold on, John.
It's not his choice to come back. Hold on, John. Hold on. My choice. If I allow him to be back and forth, he's not the co-host of my show. Period.
Thank you, guys, and I'll see you guys all October 1st, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time sharp. Thank you, guys. You guys
can't wait, Meat Truck.
So much, buddy.
Can't wait.
So cute.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
I just came up here to say that I support Wheezy not wanting to let people up on the show, even though it's about the KAF Wrap Up Show. This is his show, and he shouldn't let people on that are going to derail it.
Well, thank you, Shamrock. I mean, everybody that's up here now, I love very much. And I should mention that the whole flip-flopping on Carl was because immediately he was the first one that popped into my head because I didn't let him on before. But then I remembered last week he made me laugh a bunch of times. And I was like, maybe he's just not as bad as... Like, when I first had Minnie Manson, I didn't like him at all. And I was like, oh, I'll give him a chance. Once I gave him a chance, I liked him. And so we can on that. And I do. Carl's more than welcome to come up here. I'm really starting to understand him, and I think he's pretty fucking funny, actually.
Now, Wheezy, I have an announcement to make.
Okay.
I think September 11th on a Monday, me and Gonzo Shitcock start a new show, the NFL show on StreamYard.
Wow. That's huge.
That is
I cannot wait to see that. I will definitely be a big part of it however I can. I will be a big supporter.
And I want to say Shamrock is so hot. She sounds huge.
Oh, really? I have gauze in my mouth. Thank you, Eric. I hope you're feeling better.
Sorry.
I had surgery on my face on Friday, so I'm not feeling too well. So I just wanted to say, Wheezy, I love you. Charmin, I love you. Trampy, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Great show. Bye, Shamrock.
Love you.
Take care. It's nice to see you.
Love you, Shamrock. We love her very much.
Yes.
Hi, Gidgy.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for having me. Can I just say that hearts are breaking around the world hearing that Eric is off the market. I just want you guys to know that, first of all, I'm thrilled that you have a girlfriend, but my heart broke because you're no longer an eligible bachelor. So congratulations on the new love interest. I hope it works out well. God knows you deserve it.
My love is for you.
You have a crush on Gidgy?
I have a crush on Gidgy and Stormin.
Oh shit! You told them right in front of each other too.
Hey, Charmin and I might be able to work something out, and both of us come see you. You never know.
That's true.
Thank you, Tony.
Hi, Weezy and everyone.
Hey, Granny.
I just wanted to say,
I love Granny.
Minnie Manson. High pitch.
Yeah.
Minnie Manson, if you want respect, you have to give respect. In chat, you put that you were going to destroy K Jobs. Do not ever threaten her again.
Well
Don't
said,
tell me
Granny.
what to do. I'll
You
be
want to
threatening
be
you next.
cocky. Don't let it go to your head. Just because
Don't
people
tell me how to be a rock
say
star,
they
you old man.
enjoy
Look at
you.
Are you famous? Look at
But
your
I'm
face.
going to tell you something right
angry.
now.
Manson, you're not going to talk over people. I'll just kick you out. I mean, that's it. It's
You
a
wanna
simple
sit-
fucking rule. A simple rule that you just have to follow if you're going to be on this show, buddy. I mean, come on, give us some fucking respect.
She's insulting me. I'm defending myself.
It doesn't
I'm not
matter. You don't talk
insulting
over
you.
her.
See, that's the thing. I'm not insulting you. I'm being honest with you. There's a difference.
No, I feel insulted.
Well, how you feel, and just because you do your show does not mean you have the right to do what you do. I love K Joyce, and to see you do that, I'm sorry, inappropriate.
Well,
remember, I'm someone in the audience. You're someone on the stage. If I give my opinion, you might want to listen to it. Just like how you treat Wheezy. This is Wheezy's stage.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
well said.
you may be whoever you think you are, but it's still his stage. It's still his show. Respect him.
I do. He knows me. He knows who I am.
If you respected him, you wouldn't talk over everyone.
Excuse me, Minnie Manson, I have a couple of questions.
She's a cunt, so fuck her. I don't give a shit about her opinion. Look at how ugly she is. I don't see her on stage.
You are correct.
Eric has a couple questions.
Let Eric talk.
Look at me. Look at her.
Minnie Manson, I have a couple of questions. Did you give K Jobs your cell phone number last night?
No.
Somebody did.
I was in the voice chat. This is all lies, all fabricated lies. I was in there.
So how come you blame her?
Because she called me.
High pitched botter. Botter, Mini Manson's.
Don't you talk about Botter.
Botter, Mini Manson's manager came into our voice chat and showed us the screenshot. It absolutely was not Kay. We verified it in the server last night. These are all fabricated lies.
Nope.
I think I have a new rule for this show. There's going to be only 6 allowed up on the panel from now on.
6.
That's it. This is the last time there's going to be 10 people. I need everybody to just at least not talk over each other. I've said it 15 times, and so now that's going to be the new thing. And there's already 3. The top 3 people that you see here, Wheezy, Charmin, and Supertramp, we're here every week. So that means that there's only going to be room for 3 people up here. And now, if you want it to be like that, you just keep talking over each other. Manson, I mean, seriously, bro. Like, just let people talk. Even if you don't like what they're saying, you can't talk.
You don't give me a chance to talk after they do. That's not fair. The judge would even give me a chance to talk after. I got a right to defend myself.
I agree. Not while they're still going at you, though.
Not while they're talking. But give me a pocket of space in which to talk. I'm trying to answer High Pitch Eric's questions, and now I'm not allowed to. And then she's bringing up Botter. You know what? My manager actually had to come in a chat yesterday and monitor because I was being attacked so badly yesterday.
Not true.
But that's not part of the show, so we're not discussing it.
Okay, but you said that K-Jobs also have.
And why don't you ever get out of bed? You know, that's disturbing.
All right, that's
Whoa.
That's it,
man. He just had back surgery, but that's personal.
No, you just talked over him while he was talking. I mean, come on. I can't give you 45 warnings.
Wheezy, the constant drama that comes with him, it's just not worth
it. Oh my God, see, you're
his attention.
Hi. Sorry, I was going to say something to Brittany.
Okay, like last week, nice enough to give me K-Jobs' number. I called her, said hello. I was very nice to her.
Yes, he was respectful. That's why I gave him my number. But we texted. I don't think we called. We texted.
Yeah. You got to respect people.
Exactly.
Yes. That's why I very much agree.
Wheezy, I just wanted to come up and set the record straight about the Mini Manson drama that occurred yesterday with Kay. Since we were in the semi-safe space server, we did invite the manager, Botter, who is actually a lovely gentleman, very, very nice, and explained a lot to us and did prove to us that it was not Kay calling. So thank you, Eric, for addressing that.
Listen, I honestly, that's great and it's cool. But we're talking about the fucking show. So the whole thing with Kay and Mini Manson last night.
Can I interject, please? Like, this is very important. I've been promising Lisa that I'm going to make all of her dreams come true, and she needs to get big. And in order for Lisa to get big, I need to get big. So sometimes I need to talk about myself.
Right, but with this show, it's called the Wrap Up Show, where we wrap up what happens. If I let everybody talk about what they want, we would never get to anything here. If I let you and Mini Manson argue for the full fucking time and let people to come up to set the record straight, we're never going to talk about Wappy's new song. We're never going to talk about Sticky Doll. We're never going to talk about Dave the Caller. And I wrote down a note here earlier, Kay, that too many people try to control Elisa's show. They come up with an agenda and they try to hijack it, and that's just not going to happen here.
So I promised her I would never do that.
That's fine, but we are keeping it with what we always do. And I don't know why this week is so much different than every other week. All we're trying to do is talk about Kermit and Friends that was on before us. The Mini Manson versus Case situation, that could be talked about literally any other time of the whole entire week. We have 1 hour where we talk about the show. After this hour, you guys can do an 8-hour stream about the K-Jobs versus Mini Manson, but that doesn't have anything to do with Kermit and Friends today at all.
Can I wrap this up?
You're right. I apologize, Wheezy.
Okay, can I please? I have one thing to wrap this up. So my final comment to you, Wheezy, the thing that kept me on Kermit and Friends was you, the way you loved me.
I love you very much.
I love you so much. And so that's why I decided to stay when everybody treated me the way they did. I didn't leave Permanent Friends because of you, Weezy. That's why I believe you're the true co-host. So
I love you very much. I'm not trying to attack you or say anything negative. I'm just trying to, it's hard to get, when you have 10 people, it's hard to keep on track here. And that's all I'm trying to do. But I love you very much, Kay. Very much.
Thank you.
So.
I know that. K-N-O-W, no.
And Kay, I'm super happy to see the lipstick this week. I think it's adorable. You were so cute when you were like, I put red lipstick on.
Very sexy. Very sexy.
Very cute.
May I say something? And then I'm going to go down so someone else can come up. Wheezy, I love you to death.
I love you too.
I just do. Charmin, you know how I feel about you, sweetie.
Oh, I love you, Granny.
A lot of people on here I've gotten to know, and you're wonderful, awesome people. Eric, I think you are wonderful. And Elisa, your show rocked today. It rocked.
As always.
I watched the whole thing. I loved every bit of it. And the wrap-up show, I'm loving it. Minnie, when I say the things I'm saying to you, I'm saying it as someone in the audience, not to be vindictive, mean, or ugly to you in any way. I don't know you. I'm only going by what I see. See, his short-lived being famous is going to be short-lived because he doesn't want to hear the people that buy the tickets.
Weezy, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
Oh, sorry, Granny.
That's
okay. I've got everybody afraid to talk. This is not my intention.
No, I know. I'm not afraid. I just wanted to ask. I thought when I heard the break, I just want to ask, can I ask the panel and the audience for that matter, do you guys think we're going to see a diss track about H-Tomb / Flappy? I mean, come on.
I mean, she said she's not feeling it against him right now.
Then what about this? What about a collab with the two of them?
Now imagine that Biggie asked Tupac to make a diss about him. You know,
that
doesn't work that way.
Good point.
You can't ask to be the muse of a song. So I think that he made the mistake of asking.
Can I quote Beethoven one time? So one question was asked me when I was Beethoven. I can't play this music. How do I play it? And I said, I don't know. Ask to the music. Tell me to write this music. There's like a muse, and I was like, my muses. So keep going.
And
I'm just saying that if you want one, don't ask for it. It's probably the best way.
No, I agree absolutely. If you want a diss track, the way to get it isn't to ask for one, because it does take up a lot of energy to create that, and you have to be worth the energy. And she clearly doesn't feel like putting that energy into him, and that's a diss in itself.
But you know what, Flappy and her, the energy was so amazing. It was so amazing. And Eric, I tell you, I wish I could give you a high five when you were straightforward about that Lala.
Oh, yes. That was hot.
That's right.
Yes.
Now, how about this? Lala. Do you think Lala slapped him?
We saw it all happen on Captain's live stream that day. He was honest and said she didn't slap him, but she was. Do you all agree? I think she was very aggressive towards him, and he's very sensitive because he's got back problems. And the way she came up behind him, I personally would have felt a little accosted.
Right. Well, and look how she did Elisa. When Elisa was there and she said, yeah, I like you. No, I can't stand you, and just went off on her. She got bent over and got in her face. That's intimidating because you don't know what that person's going to do.
Let's be real. Lala is the size of a small bus. She could fuck him up if she wanted to. Her size is as big as my entire body.
Well, she says she's a size 6. I think 26, but she cut the 2 off. Just saying.
I'd say 16 to be realistic.
That's I agree.
Listen, I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to come up and let Eric.
Me and you
I
were
wanted to let
together.
Eric know that he broke my heart and broke all the women's hearts out there. Now that he's off the market, that was the most important thing I wanted to say. And again, I apologize for getting involved in the other drama. That was
don't apologize,
not appropriate.
We love it when you're up here. I just have. If I didn't do that, it would be a whole
absolutely
show about that,
no.
So.
You are right, and I've always said I love the fact that you keep it to 1 hour and you stay on track. So
well, thank you.
Right.
Anyway, Eric, I love you.
Anytime.
You're amazing. All you guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
All of you.
You too, Gidgey.
I was going to jump with her, but I just had one more thing to say to Eric. I just think he's so awesome. And you know what, Eric? I'm a nobody. And yes, like Minnie said, I am old. I'm 63 and proud of it. And I'm blessed with 14 grandchildren.
You're the creator of the nobodies. Granny, you are somebody I've been hunting down forever. You are what's called the creator of the nobodies, which is the most elite race in existence. Like,
then we need to make a group.
Granny, you are someone.
You're the creator of the nobodies, which is like an elite race.
Thank you.
You are. You're
founder. She
here.
I agree, Granny. You are absolutely somebody. Don't ever call yourself a nobody. We understand what you mean, that you're just like somebody that's in the audience that's telling him from an audience perspective, but that does not mean that you're a nobody. We love you very much, Granny.
Well, thank you. But I in no way meant to come up here for him to think I was attacking him. I was simply saying these are things I saw. But what he does with it, that tongue, we all got one.
Listen, this is the version of Minnie Hansen that I love.
He's showing that thing off all the time.
Yeah, Lisa's right. Everybody is somebody. That's very
Everybody
important.
is somebody.
And you know what, Minnie? I'll bet you me and you are close in age, just saying.
Lizzie, I love that girl.
Wayne is the one exception to that rule.
I love that girl.
Wayne is nobody.
That girl on the bottom next to Brandy, she's hot too.
Yeah, she's very pretty, huh? That's Kay Jobs' good friend.
She is. But I'm going to go down, and thank you for allowing me to come up. Kay, I love you. Eric, I love you. You're wonderful. And I'm so glad you got a girlfriend. Oh, and what I was going to say also about Lala, she took that money and spent it, but didn't come and help you. This is what I was going to say when I said I'm a nobody. I would have come and helped you and took care of you, and I wouldn't expected you to pay me anything.
Oh, very sweet.
Who are you talking to, Granny?
Talking to Eric.
Oh, help you with what?
His surgery.
He had surgery.
I had cervical spine surgery.
He should be wearing a neck brace right now. That's why I think Charmin was telling him.
Or
maybe it was Sharon.
Yeah. But I'm going to go down, and it was nice seeing all of you. And you guys rock. You rock.
Love you, Granny.
PJ, love you.
Okay, love you too, Granny.
Bye.
Bye, Granny.
K-Job, what's your friend's name?
Her name, Brittany Elledge.
I'm Brittany.
L-E-D-E. B-R-I-T-T-A-N-Y, not E-N-E-Y. B-R-I-T-T-A-N-Y. Elledge. Capital E-L-A-D-T-E.
You don't have to drop my last name spelling, please.
Yes.
So cute.
Brittany, so you can just call me.
You can always hear me. You can never hear her. We're like the opposite of each other.
What did you think about the show today?
Honestly, I enjoyed the music. Whoever it's Flappy, right? Were they the ones at the beginning of the song?
Dude. That's true music.
Your microphone's a little messed up.
I also really enjoyed it. And then the sticky dolls, I kept backing out on accident.
Oh my God, Kleenex! Hi, it's my number one fan.
Kleenex, what do you have to say?
God, man.
I got your first. I showed up for you, didn't I? I'm up at Einstein.
Planetarium. Got it wrong. Oh my God.
Hello, Kleenex.
What do you got to say, buddy? Did you like the show today, at least?
Yeah, I liked the show today until all the arguing. I mean, I thought the.
Hi, Leah.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much of this drama that's just like it's just become a discord in your wrap up.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's like I can't even get Manson to stop talking. Even when he's not talking, he's talking. So yeah, it's like, this is why it's going to have to be, there just has to be rules now that like, if there's people up here, we have to either respect each other and not talk over each other, or we'll just have to make it so that you can't come up anymore.
Well, Weezy, I have a good idea about when people are not talking, they mute their mics.
That's a great idea, because I think Kleenex is sitting about 7 feet from a large television. And so when you're not talking, you can mute yourself. It would be much quieter.
I don't know. I don't hear anything coming in my background.
Well, stop.
I came onto something, and Kleenex was the first person I saw, and he said something so offensive to me that my best friend at the time was like, "Fuck you, get rid of permanent friends."
Oh, hey, give it a okay.
I'm not feeling sorry for myself.
Slow your roll.
I kind of like that guy.
Slow your roll.
Shut up, Kay. You're Kleenex. You're Kleenex. Like you're the one.
Somebody has something going on in the background. We cannot make Tammy annoyed.
It's not me. It's not me.
She's probably already highly annoyed, as I am, with all of the over
He
talking.
annoyed with me. When as soon as he realizes he loves me, he's like pretends to be annoyed. That's what Kleenex says to me. I said something he likes. He's like, "Oh, fuck you." It's like really funny.
Does she ever shut up?
Sometimes.
Yeah, Benny. What's the aquarium story, bud? What's the aquarium
It's the
story?
planetarium, not the fucking Shut aquarium. First of all, get your facts straight.
Oh, I'm just reading the comments, bud. I don't know.
I think I'm going to have a show after the wrap-up show where you guys can all fucking bitch at each other about stuff that has nothing to do with Kermit and Friends. How about that? You guys want to bitch at each other?
The Wheezy Bitch Fest.
Hey, let me fucking finish.
Real performer.
I'm going to have a show where you guys have to talk shit before you're allowed to come back onto the wrap-up show because you guys have so much to say at the same time about shit that has nothing to do with the wrap-up show. That's my new rule.
They have so much to say about nothing. That's the worst part.
I mean, we could do a 3-minute meltdown and just let everybody scream at each other for 3 minutes. And then when it's over, everybody has to be nice.
Amen.
Or how about this? How about you have to type everything you say? How about you type as fast as I do? How about you get that intelligence?
Good
people?
God.
That is hard to do what I do. How fast I type. Try to type as fast as I do, as slow as I do. That is immaculate. And that is
That's right. I'm God. Thank you, Connor.
This asylum has been taken over. Okay.
Connor.
I'm the only one thinking, like, can you type as fast as I do? No, like, I type immaculately. Immaculate is the word.
Right,
Nobody can ever copy that.
Okay, you're yelling. Your neighbor's gonna come in.
Sorry. I'm just like really like.
Yeah, you're like just on fire. What's wrong with you, Kay? Kay,
So not what's wrong with me. I figured I switched.
I'm your number one. Kay.
Shut up, Kay. Look at her talking over people.
Even my mom is texting me.
Shut up.
You guys,
you won't like
my
her.
mother's texting
Okay, so
me.
as far as the show, let me make a
tell your
comment on
mom
the show.
hi.
Okay.
All right.
You're so lucky to have a mom, and she
Let's
watches
do
your
it this
show.
way. All right. I am very lucky to have a mom that watches my show. Sorry, Mom, that it's been so annoying that not everybody could ever talk or get a word out about the show because everybody has their own personal agenda, but it happens sometimes. So, Mom, love you. Thank you for texting me and letting me know. You guys, what do I do? I mean, do we make it 6 people from now on? I mean, even nobody will listen to a word that I'm saying. I love everyone's feedback, but it becomes a personal agenda for everybody to talk about what they want to talk about. This has never happened. It's almost been it's been like 9 months we've been doing this show. This has never happened. What am I doing wrong?
I think we need another late night show where everybody can get together and get their damn frustrations out beforehand.
Yeah, it's
we need a Saturday night meltdown. We used to have Friday night fights, and people would get together on Friday night and kind of duke out their frustration from Discord on Friday night, and then we would kind of melt a little on Saturday and come back together on Sunday. Is it time to revive Friday night fights?
I think so. I think right now what I really am going to do is keep it at 6. Phoenix, if you could just mute while you're not talking so we don't have to listen to whatever's happening. That's an easy fix. But when you talk, you could just unmute. Perfect. Now nobody has to listen to the background noise, which is highly annoying. Perfect,
Hey,
right?
shut up over there.
We're making a lot of progress already. This is how you work things out, everybody.
Yeah.
So,
put everybody on mute.
I had a note here that says too many people are trying to control Lisa's show because a lot of people will come on and completely take charge and talk about what they want to. And I was going to mention it in here, but I didn't have to mention it because it started happening to this show as well. And I know that Minnie Manson and K Jobs are part of the community, but their beef with each other has nothing to do with Kermit and Friends, the show, which we wrap up every Sunday. So you guys can fight somewhere else, but just not during this hour. We only have 1 hour. It's been 44 minutes of
it's been 44 minutes of noise. Okay, I want to say something about the show real fast. I thought it's very interesting the way EJ constantly takes an enemy and tries to have a dialogue. And look, I was expecting the Nick, the Flappy, to be a real collision course.
Me
and
too.
I think she did a very good job of letting him say his piece and meeting him on his ground. And I think it's going to turn around. And she's done this twice. She's taken the most difficult person in law and befriended her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as the only thing that I didn't like about the show, I didn't like Minnie Manson on. And I don't think he adds anything to the show.
I think he's still very argumentative, and his ego is still very he hasn't embraced the concept of coming in a humble manner or fashion. And I think that's what everybody's really kind of pointing out. Granny talked about it. Kleenex is definitely tapping on it. His ego, he's going to be a rock star. He's going to be famous. I think a lot of people come to Kermit and Friends because they see the potential here and they're looking for opportunities to self-promote and they think they're going to blow up. But one of the things we're exposing and talking about every week is how important your personality is and how easy you are to work with. That's what all the successful actors who have been on movies and television shows have all told us, is that they're easy to work with, they're approachable, they're humble, they're nice to talk to, they are not argumentative. And we got some work on a couple of Kermitarians that we need to get to that point.
I agree with you. Listen, I like Minnie Manson. I really do. I want to say that before I say the next part. I like him. But he has, and I think that we saw this with Flappy today. I know he wants us to call him H-Toombs. What a dumb name. Smooth backwards. I'm sorry. Flappy's way easier to talk about.
I don't understand smooth backwards. That confused me. I don't.
Yeah. But what he did is he was listening, or he wasn't listening. He was waiting for Elisa to stop talking so that he could talk without absorbing anything that she was saying to him. He was stopping himself from interrupting her because he already knew what he was going to say before she stopped talking, and it had nothing to do with what she was talking about. Minnie Manson has this same problem where he wants to hear himself talk about something and he does not care about the other person in the conversation. And then what Minnie Manson does is, if he's not being talked to, he will start mumbling and murmuring and waiting for it. But listen, everybody, people might have headphones on. They might be walking by the beach with headphones on. If there's 8 of us talking over each other, it makes it so they're immediately going to watch something else. I want people to watch this and talk about the show. If it's unwatchable and unlistenable, what are we even doing up here? So this is why I'm such a stickler about it, because I know that when I'm watching a show and 4 people I start yelling at my fucking phone. I'm starting like, shut up. And I know that people were doing that 10 minutes ago. I can't have that. We can't have that. What we're doing right now with 6 of us is perfect, right? I mean, we can listen to each other and then we can respond without having to be so egotistical that the world revolves around us and we just me, no, me. That's just not how the show's, it can't be run that way.
I have a question. There's a caller that I did not like that called in today. That Mel Gibson caller.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with him? What was that deal? Elisa got upset as soon as he called in. She knew who he was. She knows he's not nice. What's the story with the Mel Gibson guy? Good question, Eric.
What's wrong with having haters call up and then disarming them? I mean, she disarmed him. She made him look weak, made him look pathetic. Like she says, she has an open door policy. She's going to talk to her haters just as much as she's going to talk to anybody else. I think it's just another way of, handling your hecklers. Let your hecklers show their weakness and then be done with it. So,
yeah, that guy that called in, he was one of the people that I left for because they came in as a group, right? And they took over the VC so that if you went in there, you're going to be called a pedophile, a rapist, you're going to be threatened to be raped, whatever, just stay away from the VC, right? But they pride each other. They came over in order to take over and chase people away. And that kind of stuff, unless you're funny or unless you have anything that redeemable, that's just, I don't want to, once you give that attention, they win. So the guy that called in today was one of the main offenders that made a couple of people leave. I didn't know that, but it was written in the chat. And I think Elisa knew that because right away she was like, wait, no, she did not like him calling in, but I don't know enough about him to talk about, what he's up to and how he is. But yeah, I mean, that's like the entire reason I left.
Well, I have some more questions. So a whole group of new people came in with the specific purpose of driving other people away. Did they come from another community? Have we found some corner of the Boit?
They did come from another community. I forget what they were calling, but I'm not exaggerating when more than 20 came over at once, and it's supposed to be a takeover. Now, cool, whatever. If you're funny and cool, I mean, we've had takeovers before that were awesome. We met Gidgey and a couple others from the IP2 takeover. But a lot of those people got kicked for saying the N-word, doing this or that. Quality over quantity is how I feel. Now, I don't That's not my Discord. So I'm not
just for the future of sanity, Wheezy. I think if you concentrate more just what you do on Sunday and just kind of put the Discord behind it, and don't focus on it. It doesn't really add anything to be there that much. If people come in and run rim shot, let's let them have it. They'll cycle through and leave again. Find another safe place. I'm not saying safe place is any better. Right now, you got a lot of very toxic people, so there's going to be some shit for a while. It really is.
I mean, what does Johnny B think about this whole thing?
Yeah, you're muted. There's people trying to cause hate and discontent no matter where you go. That's what's going on all the time.
That's absolutely true.
Some people are not happy unless there's an argument going on, or somebody's thinking that they're the big shot. I see that a lot in this stuff.
But you get a lot of. You do a show every.
Wow, that was amazing.
I get the hate and discontent on my side too all the time.
Johnny B, do you see what's scrolling at the bottom? Can you address that since we really didn't get a chance to talk about it?
I made a post in your YouTube side of it that I will end the Man Cave Live show before I allow Mike to be back as my co-host.
Oh my God.
Well then, okay, so then Man Cave Live ends, then what kind of cave are you going to have?
Then it's just going to be me.
That's the main yogi tree. Y-O-G-H-I. The thing I said in it when I was Buddha. They call it the main
Y-O-G-H-I?
Yeah, the Buddha tree. They call it the Buddha tree now. The tree I sat under when I cried when I was Buddha, and somebody's like, yo, like that's no story. You ever heard the sobbing Buddha?
What is that
And I was like I saw Buddha crying, and you felt like real empathy. Like just saw the main yogi tree. Shut up!
Okay, we'll take him all the way off. You can't do that, Manson. I'm sorry, you're ruining my show. Not going to happen. You're not invited back.
You're going to learn that you're going to have, you had this thing about Jimmy. I mean, now you realize that you thought nothing could be more irritating than Jimmy. Now you're getting shown more irritating.
No. Jimmy's far more irritating than K-Jobs. Far more irritating than Mini Manson, because you know what he does? He puts on this fake facade of like, oh, Weezy, I didn't know that you invited me and you meant it. I thought that you didn't mean it and that you hated me. No, motherfucker. Not everything's about you. I invited you to the show. Now you're trying to peacock about it and tell everybody how mean I am. Whatever. You notice he's not on the show. Why don't you think he's on the show?
I don't know. I'm still hoping you guys are going to have some sort of meeting of the minds, and we're going to have some big healing moment with some more religious trauma that gets discussed.
Welcome, Tony.
Yeah, guys.
If he was worth it, maybe, but like he's just even said it last week. He said, I don't like you, Weezy. Cool. Well, then why are you begging for my attention every day?
Everybody wants to be part of Kermit and Friends, and we all want
on Twitter.
Weezy, I don't like you either, man.
Love you, John.
I love you like a brother.
I love you. That's the first thing I
Right?
said when
Everybody loves Johnny.
Johnny, I want to say I can't wait till Meat Truck comes back on your show October 1st as your co-host.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening, big guy. It ain't happening.
I'm looking
Wow, how sad.
He can't. First of all, I want to make a statement. I fired him because of hassles, and then he came up and said he quit. Now he's almost saying, oh, I'm coming back. You can't just leave and come back and leave and come back. You got, it's not your choice. It's mine anyhow. Just like Weezy. You have control over who's up on your panel.
Let's talk about the musical guests.
I love completely loved them.
I liked Wappy's song that he played at the end. It's really good.
I hate their makeup.
I don't like that he uses that harmonizer all the time. I kind of wished I had one.
Yeah,
maybe I'd sound.
I think he overuses that.
But he does have a great voice aside from that harmonizer. But the man's got some talent. There's just no question about that.
Yeah, we've said it a million times. Wappy, everything he does sounds the same. He uses the auto tune. He does all of his music on a keyboard or synthesizer or whatever. But I like everything but Sticky, but the dolls and the makeup. So other than that was all right.
Who was the girl with Wappy today?
That's Alice. She's from the RVs. She's a
That's pass around Alice. She gets passed around. That's pass around Alice.
passed around. She gets passed around for favors.
Wait, excuse me, Charmin. There's one thing that's important for me to show. We have 1 minute left. Look at my Wonder Woman bracelet. I wore them for you.
Oh, I want your Wonder Woman bracelets. Look at those. Those are spectacular, Kay.
I wore them for you because I thought you were so special.
I love them.
So I want to tell you about numerology. So I'm a numerologist. Like somebody said that Charmin loves numerology. When I was like, Lisa asked me a question. She's like, "Do you like Charmin?" I was like, I don't know. I don't want to listen to her talk. And she's like, why? I was like, I don't know. I was like, that's the end of the conversation. I thought her sisters were really mean. And then she said, well, somebody said, well, she's into numerology. And I was like, cool. And as soon as I said that, I felt like I wanted to become friends with you. I was like, I've been hunting you down on Discord. I can tell you, I asked you one question. Do you like numerology?
Discord.
Like, do you like numerology?
I do. I love numerology. I love all of that stuff. I think it's fascinating.
So I have some amazing things.
Do you like spam, Kay?
But watch what?
Spam. Do you like spam in a can?
No,
spam?
I refuse it. I delete it and I do bad, horrible things to it. Like, spam is not okay. I do not do spam. If you are even attempting to call me spam, that is the end of your existence. Like,
I lived in Hawaii and they call that Hawaiian steak.
I sent in a can. That's why I said spam in a can.
It's Hawaiian steak.
So, but did you work at a national security agency in Hawaii for 3 years? Could you live in Hawaii like that for 3 years?
Wheezy,
I lived in Hawaii for almost 2 years.
Yeah, I have lost.
Everyone have a great Sunday.
Bye, Tony.
Bye, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna end the show. It's the end of the show. I'm gonna give.
Please end it now. Please end it now.
Kleenex. I'm gonna give Minnie Manson an opportunity to sing us out, even though he's in the chat talking a ton of shit about me, saying that I don't like anybody. I don't like screaming. And I don't like people trying to get attention so badly that they have to scream in order for people to pay attention to them. I think it's pathetic. However, I'm still going to let you sing us out. Now, before I do that, I want to make sure that everybody got to talk about everything that they wanted to. And then I'm going to go hang myself in the back.
No hanging yourself, Wheezy. We need you next week. It's September.
But if you hang yourself, you got to make sure you live stream it.
No, I'm not. I want everybody to know I was joking. But yeah,
wow,
what a show, everybody.
No welfare checks for Wheezy.
We do have a new rule that's going to be only 6 from now on. Until people can follow simple instructions, it's only going to be 6, and I'm going to not share the link publicly. So as Kleenex points out, I do talk with my hands quite a bit. I can't help it. This is how I am.
I do too. I do too.
Really naturally to me.
Let's all do it. Why not? Let's all just talk with our hands for a little while.
So the hand
we got you, Weezy. You're okay.
And I will do a wrap-up show and only have 6 because I'm not going to pay for premium.
There you go. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I am going to let Minnie Manson up to sing us out, but again,
please everybody, please check out the Man Cave. Can I have a minute though? Say everybody, please check out the Man Cave when you can. Wheezy, I hope you can be on there.
I'm not singing unless I'm on full
Charmin,
screen.
I love you, Super Tramp.
Yummy.
Great respect.
Minnie, you just talked over
High
Man
pitch.
Cave.
I want to say my goodbyes to everybody before I pulled out of the panel here for you.
Johnny B, sorry about that. Sorry that Minnie Manson came.
It's all right.
So rude.
I understand, Minnie. I like the guy. I think there's potential in there. He just
please, John, don't fall for this crap. Come on.
He's not any more stranger than you are,
Exactly, dude. That's what I mean. Exactly.
There's an entertainment factor there with Minnie Manson.
Yes.
And it just
exactly.
I think he's a little we all have our problems. We can't call anybody crazy. Minnie Manson, peace, my brother.
Crazy.
I want to send peace to you, brother.
Are you gonna let me sing, or are they gonna talk all over me? I would like to really sing a song for real. I have it all prepared. I'm gonna start now. So did suck. In the morning you go gunning for the man who stole your water. Then you fire till he is done in. But they catch you at the border, and the mourners are all singing as they drag you by your feet. But the hangman isn't hanging, and they put you on the street. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. When you know she's no high climber, then you find your only friend in a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you're near the end. Then you love a little wild one, and she brings you only sorrow. At that time, you know she's smiling. You'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. You swear you're kicking Vegas, that you're not a gambling man, and you'll find you're back in Vegas with a handle in your hand. Your black cards can bring you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.